Starting streaming. You said all the way back.
Oh, I got it.
That's Joyce the restaurant. Go outside?
No.
Is that?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Astro. You know how it is. We're here doing another live. And say hello to the people in the camera.
Oh, where? Here?
Yeah, that's the
Hi,
camera we're
everyone.
using.
Hi, it's Terry. I'm also a member of the Soul Tribe. As it's Terry D, I comment every so often. Not often, but nonetheless, I am one of you.
That's right. She's one of you.
Yes.
All right. Where you from?
I was born and raised in Silver Spring,
Silver Springs.
Maryland. Yeah.
And how did you find out about me?
Okay. I know as old as I am, it's Jayla Majette. Just as most people have been learned about you, it's also from Jayla. I started watching her when I first went natural back in 2015. And, even though she's younger, then a lot of the younger ones are the ones that have a lot of information.
Right.
So I started following her as well as with her family channel. So when she vlogged her experience with you, because I got the notification because I'm subscribed to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw it then, and then after seeing that session, and that's the thing, I want to turn her over my knee too, because she was talking about old people. She said that her mom, who's probably around my age, if not a little bit younger, was watching you she saw you on Facebook. And she's like, you know how the older people are always on Facebook? And I know. I'm like, well, yeah. And I thought about myself, like, wait a minute. She's talking about me, too.
Right. I'm like,
so.
Yeah, when she called
anyway,
me that Facebook thing, I was like, you know what? Jayla.
Bad girl. So if you're watching Jayla, I need to turn you over my knee. This old knee. But anyway, Jayla is the one who put that bug in my ear. So I started watching you on Facebook, and then from there, as shy as I am, I went to send you a friend request, but I was watching your videos, and I was glad that you accepted me. And so I've been writing since then. What? I think that was probably in January.
January?
I think so. I think it may have been January. But I've been watching since then, and of course, I still can't keep my eyes off it. And even when I leave here, I'll be watching that live, just as I was watching the one before me.
Oh, they said her.
Yes, I was down there. So, yeah, Jayla, that's a good girl. And then she cut all of her hair off again, looking so beautiful. I love that girl.
Jayla?
Jayla, yeah.
Are you here with?
I am here with my niece, Ryan, and my dear friend, Marie. Dear friend. But that's my Rai over there. Say hello, Ryan.
Hi.
Are you?
Hello.
Is
I am Tribe.
Yeah, she's also a member of the Soul Tribe.
Hi,
Rai. Yeah, that's Ryan and Marie.
Hi, Tribe members. Thank you for all the love and support. And yes, happy healing.
Yeah. So.
Now let's finish talk about you.
Okay.
You when it comes to you, what made you want to do this session?
Oh my goodness, that's a really good one. I mean, I know I don't want to sound cliche like everyone else says, but I really do need to know more about myself. Things that have happened to me over the years. What is it that is preventing me from progressing? I feel like I'm at a standstill, and there's got to be a reason for that. Something that may have happened to me in a past life that may be preventing me from progressing in the way that I should. I just feel like there are blockages. the generational curse. I don't know if that really is a thing, but I kind of like feel like for whatever reason I got into there's something that is preventing me from progressing. So I just need to get in tune to that, just to know more about what could be causing these blockages. And that's kind of like what I believe that they are, blockages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if you remember your astrological stuff. Do you remember your sun, moon, and rising?
I do.
Let's see you remember it as good enough as you can. What's your rising sign?
Rising sign is Leo.
Leo rising. That's right. Leo gang.
Leo
gang.
yes.
Leo rising.
Yes.
And your sun sign is what?
Virgo.
Virgo. All right. And that would put your sun in the second house of Taurus. So even though you are Virgo sun, you have the physical structure of a Taurus.
Okay.
All right. That's just how it is. Wherever your sun is, you take on the trait of the sign that rules that place.
Oh, Tahir, hi. That's what I wanted to say hi to her. Because she and I have the same rising sign, sun sign, and moon sign. And I resonate with her, like in terms of the weight. I heard you talking about
Yeah.
So, yeah, she and I have the same lineup.
Y'all are the same Leo rising, sun and Virgo, and it's in the second house.
Exactly,
and y'all two have the same, put on, like I said, easy water retention.
Okay.
That's just naturally. She said, hi, bye.
Hi. Hi, baby. With your pretty self. I just love you. Yeah.
All right.
And,
so we're going to go into that's your sun. What's your moon sign?
My moon sign is Taurus.
Taurus. So no, and it's in the 10th house. So that means that, you go through bouts. What do you do for a living?
Unit secretary.
Oh,
that's hospital. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you feel as if your calling, your purpose is?
Something with my hands. I feel like healing. I don't know. There's something with my hands. I don't know what it is. I was told one time. Well, I was doing making body butters for the hair. I was doing that, and I don't know. Like I was praying over them as I was doing them, and one of my sisters asked me to make some butters for her clients.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and they just kept asking. But see, for me, I kind of like am a bit lazy. If I start something, then even though I may think that there's something good in it, then I will stop, and I need to work on that. But I've been told that I don't know, Marie, if you remember, if Annie. Do you remember Annie? She was one of the nurses there.
Mm-hmm.
So Annie, she had like an alopecia, like in the middle of her head. So I made some butter and I prayed over it and I presented it to her. And she started using it and her hair grew. After not having grown in years, her hair started to grow back. So when she went home, she's like, wow, my family didn't even recognize me. They thought maybe I was wearing, some sort. Yeah, her hair started growing. So I know that there's something in my hands, but
anybody that has that placement, sun ruling the planet, ruling the chart, and sitting in the sun in Virgo, is supposed to be known as a healer. Because the Virgo sign is a sign of healing. It's actually a sign that rules health and work and service. And you say you work in where?
At hospital.
At a hospital.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes.
Right. All right, so we're going to go into your session, and we're going to, you said, what do you want to get, what would you expect or would like to get out of your session?
Just clarity on what it is that I'm really here to do, my soul purpose. I really want to know, what am I really here to do? And I think it's just a blessing, or just like a great opportunity, I should say, to have the ability to know it without having to wait until the next lifetime to learn that you didn't do what it is that you were really here to do. So I'm just thinking that it's wonderful that you can tell me what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well,
so that I can,
I would have done that from the chart. However, I'd rather you see
you
that.
already know.
I'd rather you see that than me tell you. Because you can doubt what I say, but you can't doubt what you sense and feel.
Okay.
You feel me? Right. So we're going to go into it. Once you lay down, get as comfortable as you can.
I hope you're not looking at these big legs of mine.
Yeah, why you see that?
Big legs.
I'm going to move the camera.
You have nice legs.
So the camera's going to be focused on you.
They say it's the eyes for me, bright and beautiful.
My
Yep.
eyes. Oh, thank you, ladies. Y'all are so sweet. And gentlemen. I know that there are men in this world.
All right. So I just want to make sure the transition is real well. So we could move forward. Make sure the camera is nice and set. There you go. Laying down. Let me tell you something, okay? 6 eyes. 6 eyes, save lives. That's what we've been hearing all the way.
Right.
You worrying about your size. There's a male out here who's dying for a thick. You didn't think about that?
No, I mean, that's another problem, too. I just keep running them away. Because I think that there's, I don't know, I can always tell.
Oh, you get very picky.
Yeah, like their intentions. That's the only thing. Is I want that. There's nothing that will ever stop me from wanting a man, you know? I'm not interested in women, never will be. But I just don't like that sneakiness, so, you know.
Now I want you to give me a hand. And I want you to focus on my hand. Get as comfortable as you can. There you go. Now focus on a spot on the line of my hand. Stare at it very intensely. As if you're burning a hole through my hand. And as you do, as you listen to my voice, as you lay comfortably in that sofa, as you breathe in and out, as the hand slowly comes towards your forehead, as the focus in your eyes starts to change, as your eyes start to get heavier, 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 and sleep all the way now, just allowing yourself to go in a very relaxed state. That's it. Just allowing yourself to feel even more relaxed than what you are right now. Each and every time I suggest the word sleep, just allow yourself to not go in a state of sleep, but a state of pure relaxation. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you focus on my voice from this point on. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 again. And when I am 0, your eyes will be wide awake. When I say the word sleep, you allow yourself this time to go. This time. 10,000 times deeper, more relaxed, which you are right now. So start to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And eyes wide awake. Focus right here. Deep breath in. Exhaling. And sleep all the way down. Drifting, floating. Floating and drifting. Each and every time I suggest the word sleep, you allow yourself with your permission to go quickly, calmly, deeply into a state of relaxation or even deeper. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you focus on my voice from this point on. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 this time. When I reach the number 0, you're going to sense, feel, believe, and know that you are in a beautiful, beautiful place, a beautiful beach. Just allowing yourself to be on that beach. Sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing that you're there. You're going to be there. In your mind's eye, sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing. Remember, your intuition is not seeing. It's sensing and feeling, believing and knowing. The seeing comes all the way after. Now.
Wait.
It's okay. What's the matter?
No.
You okay?
Yeah.
Because you're overthinking. It's alright. Remember now, reality is 2/3 belief, Focus right there. Breathing in deeply. Is your breathing okay? That's it. Breathing in. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Breathing in. And exhaling. That's it. And as you continue to stare, just continue to stare until the eyes become really, really heavy. That's it. Till you allow yourself to become more and more relaxed. And when you find that your eyes are becoming a lot more heavy, just slowly and gracefully close your eyes. Keep them completely closed. That's it. That's it. Excellent. Now your eyes are gracefully closed. That's it. Now, in that same state of relaxation, allow your mind to purge all thoughts, all moments of nervousness, tension. That's it. It's allowing your mind to just become completely open and receptive. That's it. Excellent. Allow for yourself, your soul, to just sink deeper and deeper every breath that you breathe into that chair. It's allowing yourself to become more and more relaxed. That's it. Sinking deeper and deeper. And I'm going to count from 5 down to 0. And when I reach 0, you're going to sense, feel, believe, and know. And you are on a beautiful, beautiful garden. You, this garden, and reality will be one and the same. Sensing as if you're there. Feeling as if you're there. Believing and knowing that you're there. When I reach the number 0, allowing yourself to be in there completely. 5, sensing as if you're there in this beautiful, beautiful garden. 4, feeling as if you're there. 3, yourself to be there completely in your mind's eye. Sensing. Feeling. 3, 2, allowing yourself to be in a garden. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing that you're there. Remember, the seeing is the last thing that ever happens. Without belief, the seeing does not exist. And when you are aware that you're sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing that you're there in the garden, let me know. I say the word yes. Remember, sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing that you are there. Now, I'm going to help out your visualization a bit. I want you to imagine that you're holding 3 helium-filled balloons on 3 separate strings. A red balloon, a yellow balloon, and a green balloon. And when you are imagining yourself holding those 3 balloons on 3 separate strings, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
I want you to release the red balloon into the sky. And watch it as it makes a soft and beautiful dance with the wind as it goes up to that beautiful blue sky and to those beautiful, fluffy white clouds. Going all the way up, higher and higher. Higher and higher. All the way into that beautiful blue sky. Higher and higher. Until it becomes a small dot. And then eventually disappearing completely. And when it has disappeared completely, let me know by saying the word yes. Remember, trying to control or force only to count from 5 down to 0. When I hear 0, your eyes be wide awake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Eyes wide awake. You know, you can't go inside this with expectation or the idea of needing to be in control.
I know, that's the problem.
So even though you pass 4 to 4, you might have been not taking one of those steps. Not even knowing that you're doing it. No. What was happening just now?
All I could see was the backs of my eyelids, and
Because why?
be aware of my surroundings being here. And it even felt like I could even open my eyes back up, you know, like I was perfectly aware that I'm right here. I don't know if that's normal, but I was always...
Do you know what you're doing right now? What are you doing right now?
analyzing and...
You think you're going to go anywhere using all that left brain? Remember we talked about this? When I say you analyze, rationalize, dissect, doubt, the only thing you're going to see is what?
the backs of my eyelids.
And that's what you did just now.
I saw the backs of my eyelids.
Figures you did exactly what your which left brain does. You literally use too much of your left brain of that Virgo placements that you have. Virgo, Mercury, Virgo, Sun, Virgo, Venus, Pluto, and Uranus. Even though you have used the hemisync, you've created a pattern in your own mind, a habit of being rationalized. You don't see anything first. You get to sense it, feel it, believe it, and know it. Think about it like this. And we talked about this. We had a whole conversation before we did this about how nothing is created with doubt. And what you did is now. You doubted the whole process from when you close your eyes. He's like, hey, close my eyes. You open your eyes. He's like, I'm not sleeping. I'm supposed to be asleep. You did all of that.
What else can I ask?
Mm-hmm.
I had, maybe about 4 weeks ago, I had a dream that I was in a session. Or maybe, I don't know if it was a session or what, but it was with you. And you did this to me, and my eyes were just like wide awake. I just couldn't close my eyes. It was as if I couldn't be hypnotized. And I was like, no, let that not be my reality.
No, because the first test, especially the deepening technique, your hand felt sort of tight.
Yes. Yes.
We're all hypnotizable. But what you won't be able to experience is going any deeper. If they're a testament, you were hypnotized, but you can't go deeper, rationalizing, analyzing, trying to dissect, or controlling. You're doing all that subconsciously. I can't make you not do it. You feel me? I can't make you not rationalize and not analyze. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Do you feel as if that's what you were doing? Or you don't feel as if you were doing that?
I really don't know how to explain it. I just know that I felt like it was really easy for me to open my eyes even again after opening them before. And once again, even I did visualize the balloon, but then after that I just saw the backs of my eyelids once again. And I felt myself just coming right back into
Waking
myself.
state. But I warned you of that before you even did that. end the session.